it is time for us to discuss outside of Liv Morgan, the other thing that annoys me, multi-person ladder matches. I guess we'll say person here because this one is a multi-women's ladder match. Can I say one positive thing about this match before everyone goes on a tangent?
Sure. One positive. They have 3 tall ladies in it.
Yeah, you're gonna be bricked up this entire match.
My God. I'm gonna have to just stay in my room for this match.
Just climb him.
Yeah. Mom will just place in the middle of the ring. Descend to your greatness. So, one positive thing I'll say is that the only time we ever see a multi-woman ladder match is when there's another ladder match, right? Money in the Bank ladder match. Money in the Bank ladder matches happen in the same night. We got the women's match. We got the males match. On this event, the stage is theirs. They will not have to sit back and wait to see what the guys are going to come up with and then act accordingly. Well, they're using the trash can thing. We won't do that. Or, oh, they're doing a break spot here. Let's not do that. The stage is all yours, ladies. Now, we have 5 women in this match. Of the 5, I got, in terms of, builds here, we got a super athlete here, and we've got 2 powerhouses here, and we've got our comedy spot lady here. And
I love Jesse.
And then we've got the 5th-year senior over here. Right? We've got the captain of the high school team that just won't leave campus, right? It's just they're using all their eligibility right here in this situation. Now, this is not Money in the Bank. This is for the interim WWE Women's Championship, which, let's start there. Interim? Am I the only one seeing this favoritism? Am I the only
100%.
one noticing? Hold on. Don't think it's Rhea Ripley. I'm not talking about Rhea Ripley.
Oh, no.
Vacant is getting screwed here right now. Okay? Vacant is on a Hall of Fame run.
Yeah,
everyone knows it. And she would have loved to have added another women's championship to her title resume.
Double, triple crown winner.
They're screwing her over in place of this. Why is Rhea Ripley not stripped? What happened?
Because God doesn't love me?
Is it because she had been stripped twice already?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And I also think that they want to ultimately get back to her anyway. I think that they're not sure the severity of the injury, whether or not it's going to be, a 6-month, a 3-month, a year-long thing. So they want to give themselves wiggle room so they don't have to destroy all of their plans. If she is healthy enough where they can plug her in play here, and this kind of goes into, when we get to the picks, I'll talk about who I think is going to win. It makes sense for them to do the interim thing as opposed to just strip her outright. That's the reason why, in my opinion. I don't think it's right. I think it kind of muddies the waters, but I think that that's why they did it.
So currently we have, not currently we have, that's the wrong way to phrase that sentence. Rhea Ripley's injury is a torn meniscus. So that usually tends to be a few weeks at the very most, but it must be more extensive considering that she tore it a while ago and she's still, I hope we don't have a new pinky finger situation.
Ooh, Buddy Murphy.
Yeah, it started with a pinky, turned into a hand, turned into a baby.
He said, "Baby, let me help you with that pinky. Let me just."
By the way, I don't know if anybody has seen Bianca recently, but she looks like she's about to give birth to a Toyota Accord. I don't know what. You got to see some recent Bianca pics. She's putting stuff on top of her tummy, and she's like trying to
a car on top of her tummy.
Well, the car is inside. I think personally, but
I thought it was more of a Tercel. But
now I look at Buddy Murphy, and I say to myself, this man, he's a manly man. He looks burly. He's got the Viking look thing. If he really grew it out, he could really give that thing. He has to be pummeling this woman into submission. So the last thing that I need now is for her to be healed from a torn meniscus, only to then still be out due to a.
Don't put that voodoo on that girl.
Yeah, don't put that voodoo on.
Don't
her.
put that voodoo on that girl.
Maybe she's pegging him.
She's in that dink life right now.
She's a dominant woman. Maybe it's the reverse. Maybe Buddy's taking.
Maybe he's pregnant. How about that?
I saw twins.
I never said any of that shit.
No, Junior? What was it,
Junior? Yeah. I'm pregnant.
Yeah, you're mixing up your Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito fills.
Yeah.
Which is fucked up because there was only two.
Yeah. 50-50 shot. I blew it.
Sidetrack from this. Did you ever hear the pitch for the third one?
Oh no.
God.
I'm not third one. I'm sorry. It was the twin. It was the sequel to the Twins. They only had one, but there was a pitch for Twins 2 for it to be Arnold, Danny DeVito, and Eddie Murphy.
Oh no.
Eddie Murphy
take my money. That would have been
pretty fucking funny.
You're laughing. Oh shit! I'm interested.
That would have been the worst movie that I ever spent money day one to see.
Yeah.
Day one, opening day.
And I saw Black Widow, so that means a lot.
Listen, man, Eddie can go wrong.
Dirt. Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte Flair, Jade Cargill, Chelsea Green. This is a mistake on my part. I left it because I feel like it's still the direction they're going to go. But this Friday, Lash Legend and Julia will compete for that final spot. But it's Julia, so they're probably going to put Lash Legend in there.
Well, you don't know Lash Legend could get a lash in her eye and just
not only because it's just Julia, but to your point that you were making earlier, if for ladder matches when they're successful, you have to have different types and styles and somebody to, I don't know, base people and hold the fucking ladder. And Lash Legend is one of the powerhouses in there. You need a little bit more of that, so it makes perfect sense. If you have Julie in there, it doesn't work.
Jade's a powerhouse, but she's not exactly like Lash has like size to her, right?
Yeah.
Like a pure athlete. Right? Like this, yeah. You could fall on Lash. Lash is just all right. Get off me. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, get the fuck off. Is there any based on the names that we see here? Let's put our thinking caps on and then put on. Cap. Look. We need to put on our reality helmets here. Let's look through reality.
It's a shame I don't have. I didn't make my own to be seen hat.
Am I wrong in saying based on this list, it's maybe two possibilities here?
Yep.
Of a winner here. Maybe two
perceived ones.
Mm-hmm.
One actual one.
Okay, let's see if we're all on the same page. Who's your actual one?
Chelsea Green.
To win
The
world's title.
The interim world's title. And that's the distinction, and that's why, because it's the interim one. She gets to be a placeholder until Rhea comes back. She gets that shot.
She gets the shine. She could be the Sami Zayn of the women's division.
Because none of these, nobody cares about anybody else here. They're not going to give it to Lash.
Charlotte, I don't think would really look good playing second fiddle to the moment she comes back to drop it. It's not really a good look for Jade. Lash Legend's not really ready yet. The one person that I think that could pull that off, whether it be someone
we're all in agreement,
belt alpha, and do it comedically, would probably be Chelsea Green.
It's the best choice.
Absolutely.
Does this make her a champion?
Well, she'll be on the list. I mean, Sami Zayn, right? So that's it. So I'm just trying to find out the logic. So you're saying that because of the 5, she's the best choice for Rhea to beat when she comes back?
Yes.
Essentially
100%.
is
100%.
Okay. So this ladder match doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean a goddamn thing.
Okay. All right. Okay. That changes my lens. Yeah. Now we're on the same page. I want Chelsea Green to win this match. And for no other reason, at least for the same reason that I had called Sammy winning, it gets it on the resume, right?
Yeah.
It's on the resume. Former world's women's champion. It's there.
Yeah.
Deserves it. She's not going to be at the top of the division for long periods of time, but she's a player.
And she's
one person hilarious.
She's one person that can milk that.
Yep.
and make it mean something without ever getting close to it ever again.
And she only has to do it for a couple of months, you know what I mean? And keep it interesting until, keep it warm. It gives the pedigree, to your point. This could be her actual College Station Jericho moment where they gave it to him and then took it away. But that's when people started seeing like, oh, we actually want him to do that. Because the money that they see is Charlotte and Jade. That's where they see that money. Tiffany and Lash could be money too. Chelsea's the odd woman out. Give her the bell.
I need you to pretend for a second like we're not, because I got the reference. Okay. No, I got the reference. I promise you, there is a bunch of people watching this who do not get the reference. This is Jericho's College Station moment.
Yes.
That to this day is one of my favorite episodes of Monday Night Raw.
100%.
I don't think anybody watching right now will remember it because it was way back when.
99, I think.
2000. April.
Oh, early 2000.
Yeah. Triple H, WWF champion. Jericho's been on Stephanie's ass for fucking weeks, insulting him, dirty trash bag hoe, the hoe shebang. Jericho talks himself into a fucking title match, calls in the APA for protection. Triple H and Jericho have the match. Jericho beats Triple H for the championship after a moonsault, lion salt. 1, 2, 3, because Triple H was fucking with the referee Earl Hebner all match. So Earl gets pissed, fast counts Triple H. Jericho wins the title. Triple H goes after Jericho, but is stopped by the APA because of the protection. They do this whole thing in the back with Jericho with the belt, but then Triple H drags Earl Hebner into the ring and do this whole explanation about how Earl screwed him over, this whole shebang, and you're going to get fired. They threaten him. They reverse the decision and give the belt back to Triple H. They don't recognize the title change, but that's your point in the fact that that was the test. That was the feeler. How will this audience react to Chris Jericho winning the WWE Championship? And the reaction was phenomenal. And it, I think, led to eventually him getting the opportunity. Turn it to Chelsea. We've got a former champion in Tiffany, a former champion in Charlotte, a former champion in Jade, up-and-coming powerhouse and Lash legend. The last person on this list that anybody is going to anticipate is winning the match is Chelsea Green. And the beautiful part is she doesn't have to pin anybody.
Nope.
She doesn't have to pin anybody. As a matter of fact, this basically it's not only is it better, as champion, I don't need to see her pin anybody. Count outs, disqualifications, no contest, heel shit that she pinned somebody. Anything, chicken shit heel to the goddamn max, and then sets up for the return of Mommy. There can only be one winner. Unfortunately, this will not be a Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon situation, since we can't end it with the ladder match because we're starting it with the ladder match. Yeah. But 2 belts, 2 women, 1 night. Let's see how this works. Good luck in Survivor Series, ladies.
She's gonna have a custom ass belt too.
Oh, please, yes. Should we? Because Trick just got his tricked out.
I don't know. You're right.
I don't know if we need 2 customized, but although it's the women's world, no, it's the WWE Women's Championship. Okay, yeah, I guess we keep it the same. So if that's his pick, he's kind of convinced me. Where are you guys at? Dave, who are you picking for the ladder match?
That makes sense to me. I'll go with
Chelsea Green.
I love Chelsea. I love to see Chelsea have it.
Joe?
Chelsea Green all the way.
Man, if this thing hits, we should have played Lotto.
Yeah,
Kalshi,
right.
Where's my Kalshi?
I love Chelsea Green. She deserves it. Just even if it's short run, let her get it, man. She's amazing.
There you go. Really,
she makes me laugh. That's all I need. And she's hot. And she's tall. She can't. Trifecta.
Put it in your goddamn pants, sir.
Don't worry, it's live.
as we progress through, I just want to really quickly. I muted it. There we go. Check him out, guys. This is the guy that did all the graphics for the show, Bevlock. It's all on his channel. Give him a subscribe. He's trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. He's on the way. Help the guy out. He's doing a hell of a job putting these cards together. Great artist, graphic wise. He's a really cool dude. Help that guy out right there, man. He's got
one more.
Oh, look at that. There you go,
Bevlock. Hero.
There you go. I gotta double check. Am I following? I'm not good with that. I plug people all the time, and then I forget like myself to like hit the button and stuff like that. I forgot how long it was before I started following 2BC, and he's on the show all the time.
Are you sure you don't want to follow the captain's quadrant as well while you're at it?
Jesus Christ, brother! And your name is on the microphone.
Yeah, that's why I leaned in real tight.
Ooh, Jesus. Okay.
Oh, yeah. In the back, leaning in, going deep. I'm all full of it today.
Again, sir. Wendy's.
You are a horny minx tonight, boy.
You keep bringing up all these tall ass goddamn goddesses.
I didn't book these.
It's gonna get me in the way.
Look, I'm horny for the next match.
Be careful.
Right, well, yeah.
Is it more tall women?
No.
Tall men.
I forgot about Baron Corbin. I'm not gonna lie.
What the hell's happening? What the hell is this? Someone explain this to me.
What?
It's what?
It's great.
What the? How? Why? What's happening? He's typing it in.
They answered my prayers.
Can someone send me some clips, like some sort of a compilation? What did he do at MLW?
Nothing.
I thought he was.
That made them go, we got to get this guy back. And it's funny because I haven't said a name yet, and everyone watching knows exactly who the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah. I thought he was doing the problem that I told you. They don't have perceived over heels. Baron Corbin, don't get me wrong, isn't exactly over, but he isn't exactly not over. So they need someone, because Trick is not a heel. I'm sorry. You could have him rob my mother in the street, and it would still be difficult for me to hate him because that's how good he is.
Steve would be like, "Go get him! Whoop that Trick!" Oh, that's my mom. That's okay.
He probably did something wrong. I don't know. But that's the reason why this happened. That's the reason why they brought him back, because there is a large dearth of heel. What are you going to do? Rusev? Fuck out of here.
Poor Rusev. Poor Rusev.
He's trying.
It's not his fault.
It's not. It is not his fault, actually. You know, you sit here and you tell me, with a straight face, by the way, that the reason why they hired this guy back is because they don't have over, reliable, pure style heels
that can eat a pin.
That could eat a pin, that could get all kinds of heat on a baby face and have the audience waiting and praying that this guy is just going to get his ass kicked, right? Over and over. That's what I keep being told, that they brought back Baron. And you're not the first person to tell me this. They loved his heel work. It was just he was getting stale. He needed a change, and to freshen up the old Jim Ross line. Hey, why don't you take some time off, learn a new hold kind of situation like that. But you're going to try to tell me that of all the people that you have let go of, that you can bring back, that would be a heel that could take your baby faces to the next level, and you left this on the table? You left this off the table.
Oh boy. The modern day Maharaja.
This off the table.
You couldn't have find a dude in like a nice suit. You had to have him, like raise.
Had to get him a 180p photo.
No, because I thought of it on the fly.
Yeah, I know.
And because
I could tell.
And because I didn't want any WWE logos on this, so I couldn't use the belt either. But the point stands. Jinder Mahal is right there. don't think because I slacked off on Mahalamania that I'm done being a huge fan of the gender.
But that's a former world champion. That's too high for Trick right now. That's too high for Trick right now.
That's too high. Wouldn't it make Trick more of a star? He's beating a world champion. You think it does more for Trick to lose to Happy Corbin than it is to lose to...
I don't think he's losing.
Oh, boy. You don't think he's losing?
I don't.
You don't think Baron Corbin's losing to Trick Williams?
Oh, no. Yeah, Trick. I think Trick is winning.
Sorry.
But here's the thing. Nobody's going to care about it in 3 months. If he beats Jinder, he just beat a former world champion, but it's like, but kinda. That's the attitude people have towards Jinder. It's like, you can't even use the thing that would make him want to be beat because people don't weigh it the same anyway. Which I don't think is right. A world champion's a world champion.
The WWE champion beating Randy Orton, by the way.
That is true.
A credible legend. I need 1 second. I know we're live, but
we're live.
Battery's a battery. And I didn't get a chance to change it during the whole process. So you guys make your picks. I'll be back in 10 seconds.
I think Dave's battery's dying too.
Dave is he's doing his best impression of Mitch McConnell.
I like nice. Corbin. I've always been a Baron Corbin fan. I feel like he didn't get a fair shake. I liked bum ass Corbin. I liked Happy Corbin. I like his work, but I do think that Trick Williams is going to win here. He should win here. And you don't lose anything by beating him. And Baron Corbin is a guy people don't like straight away. They hate him. He's easy. He's easy.
He's very hateable.
Exactly.
Absolutely 100% hateable.
Yeah. But I think that would be
a joke about gender.
It would be interesting to have Baron win and just shock everybody. And then it'll be one of those moments where you have a guy going, what? You know.
It would be a cool, shocking moment.
Right. But it's not going to happen.
But Booker mind, right? Okay. What next?
Where do they both go? Yeah.
Yeah, because Trick, I can see getting the belt off Trick being a positive because I think they're really high on Trick.
Move him up.
So move him up. Yeah. Money in the Bank's not too far from now. I think he's a favorite to be in consideration for that. But you still now have the U.S. title on Baron Corbin. So even if you were to sit here and say that he's a hell of a worker as a heel, but now he would be the heel U.S. champion. So now we need an assortment of faces that we're going to feed the beast here, at least for a short while, unless he's transitional.
Oh, he's transitional. This guy.
So who's the baby face you would put over Baron?
Dragunov.
Oh.
Wow.
Dragunov comes back, reclaims his, territory in one fell swoop. You've moved Trick up. You've restarted Ilya right there, and it's like he never left. You have him feud with Corbin. You've got the size difference there, the David and Goliath kind of feel. So if he's back as a babyface, you still have that sympathy visually right away. But Dragunov's a fucking killer. So you establish him right away. It's the best outcome for all three men.
That's actually not bad.
I like that a lot.
Right too is you've been changing my mind on a lot of this stuff. Very convincing. It's almost like you do this for a profession.
I love this shit too. Student of the game.
No, but it definitely makes a lot of logic that makes sense. And I'm not hating on him as a human being. I think he's a cool dude. I think he's worked his ass off. If there's anybody who deserves a second look after the run that they had, it's definitely him. It's just, I remember reading the list of matches off to different friends and family, and as soon as they heard Baron Corbin, said, wait, he's back? I was like, yeah, I know. Yeah. You really haven't had a chance to really relish in the fact that he's back because he's immediately being put into this primary position. But I guess this is like a sink or swim deal.
Mm-hmm.
You guys feel like maybe it's just like, okay, you're back. All right, you're back right now, and we're going to see how well you do.
Where else could you put him?
Yeah, I mean, look at Rusev, right? It's like he came back. Rusev hasn't exactly been terrible, but at the same time, he's not. There's no connection to what he's doing at all.
He's doing the first run Rusev stuff again. Honestly, of all of his stuff after that first run with John Cena, where he was Drago and they were basically retelling Rocky 4, the most interesting stuff that he was doing was in AEW as the Redeemer. And that was
good. Yeah.
That was really good. Now he's back to doing some watered down version of In Between. And he's in these Odd Couple tag team with Ethan Page, who's really good. I enjoy him, but they're both sort of tamping each other down.
Yeah.
Not as big on Ethan Page as a lot of people, but he's again not bad. It's not like there's anything terrible about him. His
ceiling is the US or IC champion. That's his ceiling for me.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think we're all actually no. You're picking Baron to win this.
I'm picking Trick. Yeah.
All right. I'm Trick. Joe, are you still Trick?
Trick.
Trick.
Yep. Yeah, I do not see Baron coming back on a high note because I mean we've got other examples, Aleister Black, Rusev, that just have come back and went, hey, you're back. So anyway,
yeah. Well, worst case scenario, we get something decent as far as the match goes. This, to Steve's credit, I don't know if Trick has faced a heel he couldn't out charisma. He's been in situations where he's kind of been the bigger, like Ricky Saints.
Yeah, big fish, small pond in AEW.
Yeah. If he was a fish, he'd be the only one to find a way to drown. So I wouldn't leave that to him.
Not hard to have big charisma there.
Yeah. So Baron Corbin, I'll hand you that. Heel wise, Baron can hold his own against a Trick Williams, so it should be good. So it sucks that he fucking Dave's having some technical issues right now, so he's gonna miss this, which sucks because
this is guy.
This is We're on to the next.
Cut.
Listen,
I will curse you.
Finally,
human monies.
We've got some pro wrestling, folks.
Oh yeah.
They've dusted off the old pole. And we're back, baby. Somewhere Vince Russo has an erection that is going through the corduroy seams of his jeans. I'm telling you right now. This is good. Go ahead.
I wonder if Dom's gonna lose this match because he's gonna have like PTSD from when his
custody was on the
custody was on a pole, right? No, not that again. Yeah.
Special guest timekeeper, hear me out. Judy Bagwell.
Well, aren't both Bagwells not here anymore?
Yeah, I think.
Well, and Dominic's was in a ladder match. It wasn't a pole.
Same. It's
hung up. It was not the same.
It was hanging up somewhere. They had to reach for it.
It's definitely different. My wife's not climbing on that ladder tonight. I tell you that right now.
She's changing the light bulb, if so.
This isn't just a pole match, by the way. For the folks out there unfamiliar,
it's human money.
These two gentlemen will be in the ring competing in a one-on-one match. And in the far left or right corner, traditionally it's the one furthest from the ramp. So I guess in this case it'd be far
top
right.
Right on hard cam?
Yeah, the top right on hard cam is going to be a pole. An actual physical pole. It's not a metaphor. It's an actual pole that will rise a few extra feet up, and it will have a clip on it. I guess in this case it would be a clip of no clip because it's going to be in a bag. There's going to be an actual bag.
Oh man.
It's
got to be a canvas sack of money with a $sign on it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's probably going to have a tooth on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But the $sign would have
that's going to be the spot. Dom's going to grab out the thing, open it up, think it's money, and there's a bunch of teeth in there.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Danhausen has the one with the real money in it.
And he's gonna lose. That sounds great.
He already handed him counterfeit money, right? When he threw it in.
Yeah.
So we know he has access.
Fucking Moneyhausen over here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
that merch. I work in New York City. I see so much Danhausen t-shirts running around. It is insane.
I can't believe he's this over in WWE. It's great. But this is going to be on a poll. It's going to be Dominic Mysterio. It's going to be Danhausen. I wish Dave was here because we were definitely planning on talking about the Dominic aspect. So I'll bring it up here again. Dave made a great point. I kind of agree with it. When Liv was out with the injury, Dom was doing his own thing. He's still, I think, technically, right, the AAA Mega Champion.
Yes.
He was the Intercontinental Champion. He's out here beating up John Cena. You know, he's doing a lot of cool stuff here on television. He's in the main event of all the AAA shows. He's working double time on Raw. He's being the man. Liv comes back into the picture. Focus is kind of more on Liv. I don't know if this is the match that is going to kind of steer the ship as far as momentum goes. But wrestling aside, it would be hard to believe this is not going to be at least the most entertaining match of the weekend, because I just foresee so many bells and whistles, and Dom's usually good business for everything. He's down for whatever. So like I can't not foresee this match being absolutely hilarious.
This is the biggest possible match currently that Dominic Mysterio could have.
Based on the way the cards are being played out, absolutely. I think you're right. Yeah. And
hear me out. Danhausen is the single hottest property right now in terms of merch sales, in terms of eyeballs, in terms of licensing agreements. Right now, no one is more singularly and universally accepted as someone people love, even in public discourse, than Danhausen right now. It's a great spot for him to be in right now, Dominic, in the short term, because they haven't really done anything with him, to your point, since they cooled him off when Liv came back. So it's the best situation they could have. Danhausen's obviously going to win this match, but Dominic Mysterio isn't hurt by it at all because he's in a marquee match, and we've seen that he can do comedy. He was what made people fall in love with him in the first place is not that he's a badass. It's that he was fucking ridiculous about, I did time in the joint. I did that. His bread and butter is the fact that he's not going to stand across from Randy Orton and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a physical posing dude. He looks much better than he did at the start, for sure. He's definitely, worked on his.
He bulked up a little bit, for sure.
But do you run into a problem here, though, with the cancellation process? You just gave great scenarios where Dom was funny and had comedic timing against people who played it straight. He's playing it against another comedic figure.
No, so I think that's a beautiful blend.
If it was a straight one-on-one match, yes, but because it is the gimmick is so ridiculous to begin with, everybody's buying it. Brother, if they throw fucking pies at each other and do the freaking cha-cha in the middle of the ring, people are still going to be like, all right, fuck it. Like, because it is what it is. I don't think anybody's here to see drama and cinematic wonder.
No.
We're here to laugh and have a good time and just
and see some Minnehausens. That's what we want.
It's fast food. This is a fast food match.
Absolutely. Sir, this is a Wendy's.
As illustrated by all those chicken McNuggets that keep running around.
Y'all about to make me order fucking McDonald's right now at 10:01. I am a plus 40-year-old man. I cannot be doing that.
No. Your arteries will hate you for it in the morning. God.
I'm a harden on the way to the freaking door to answer. And no, Joe, that isn't a dick joke.
No.
Yes. Yeah. No, it isn't. You're right.
But it's not.
Dan
Joe's like, I take this very seriously.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
In fact, not only don't order the food, sometime this weekend, before SummerSlam, just book a cardiologist appointment for just to check up.
I've been walking in the park a lot.
You've been getting some anaerobic exercise.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That's good. That's good. We're all under the agreement, I believe, unless somebody's differing, that Danhausen is winning this match.
100%.
What are the chances that we're wrong? What percentage would you give it that we're, because Joe was mentioning earlier, man, wouldn't it be cool if Baron Corbin shocked the world and
no, not with this one.
Would this be a shock if Dominic Mysterio was to win the pole match?
Then the reverse.
I would definitely be shocked. I would definitely be shocked.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I mean, 5% chance, and if it does, the only way he would really have to hurt Danhausen. Like, in order for Dominic to make sense to win in the finish, he would have to take the comedy out of it. It would have to be no laughing matter, or else what's the point for Dominic to win?
Yeah, that's true. And then what ends up happening is that gives him kind of a different aura because he's never really had that really super serious moment at all whatsoever. He's been kind of a roundabout guy. He talks a lot of shit, but he's not really, like you said earlier, he's not really imposing per se.
No.
In order for him to get to that level, to be imposing like that, he has the Edge problem. Edge was lucky enough to have someone like Mick Foley who put a layer of toughness on him to get him to that same thing he did with Triple H, who was only known at that point as really a solid technician. Sure, he was the world champion, but no one would confuse him with super tough at that point. Someone needs to put that type of brutal ass whooping on Dominic, and WWE doesn't necessarily have that guy. If they had a John Moxley on this side, if he could be that guy, but there's no like Terry Funk. There's nobody to do that for guys who need that shine on it. Ziggler could have benefited from that at one point, and Dominic could, to get to that point where people would see him as imposing. They've all given him like spankings, you know.
Yeah.
No one's beat his ass.
Has he gotten color yet?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Either.
He should.
Yeah, that's strange. There's none of that.
Brother.
Yeah.
Playing it safe. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not gonna insult it.
I don't remember Dom going out on his injury prone like his dad. So,
well, I mean, it's a totally different style. He did fucking 40 goddamn. He was 9 when he started, probably. You know.
Yeah, let's see Dominic pull 25 minutes out of his ass with Psychosis and Tijuana.
Yeah, when he could do a 619 while playing the PSP at the same time, then we'll talk. And that's a reference for the nerds.
Yeah, for that ladder match, not a pole match.
Hey, no, it's the same goddamn idea.
It's what?
We put something up high, they gotta go reach for it.
How many pole spots have you? How many times have you seen them put the pole between the barricade and the ring and run spots on that shit?
Often.
Never. If your definition is stuff really high must go get.
Yeah, you see, I keep it simple. I keep it simple.
Which that's what this will be. This is 6 minutes max.
Yeah, this is gonna be a quick one, funny, and move on. Yeah.
What do we have here? Well, when you have fake barbed wire, who do you think can make Dom look badass?
What fake barbed wire?
I'm assuming he's referring to the Edge Mick Foley situation you mentioned earlier when they were using barbed wire, and there was always that rumor that it wasn't legit barbed wire.
It's not. It's dulled, but it's not fake. It's still cutting you up. It's just not.
Yeah.
You know, as somebody who's worked with a ton of barbed wire in the service, there are ways to dull it to the point where it could still cut you, but not slice you.
Yeah.
I'm getting those unpleasant feels. Just
but the question he genuinely had though was, who do we think on the roster could do it?
There's nobody.
Not really. You could get guys in the ring with him that would beat him up.
Yeah.
But the people that would be beating up they themselves don't have the aura of an individual that would beat some. Like Mick was the hardcore legend.
Yeah.
Mick was a guy who had
Funk,
been
Terry.
through the wars. I know you mentioned John Moxley earlier, and
Necro Butcher.
it doesn't help your credibility when you do these jiu-jitsu tournaments and get beat by Best Buy cashiers. But in the past, he had that death match thing tied to him for a while as well. He's kind of dipped back into it every now and again in AEW. He has kind of a tough guy aura about him. There's not a lot of there's guys in WWE who can fight. We don't really have a lot of guys that are just like crazy, deranged. They'll kill themselves in order to hurt you in the process type guys. So that's probably why we have a lot of soft baby faces outside of Dominic Mysterio. Because a lot of the confrontation between heels and baby faces in WWE are verbal.
Yes.
You said something that pissed me off. You said
now I want to hit you.
Disrespected me. Now it's time for the fisticuffs, one or the other. But yeah, there's not. I'm sorry, Jedi. There's no real answer to that question. I am unsure. I am very unsure. We're gonna go to. Oh, I almost clicked the wrong one.
I'm sorry. This has to be Chad Gable's moment.
Bless me in the blessed waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Oh, well, they're in Minnesota anyway. It's right up the road.
That's why I said it.
Well said.
Perfect reference.
Purple rain. Thank you, James.
Because I have been waiting for this moment for so very long. This is going to be phenomenal.
This is going to be the match of the night.
Wow.
It's going to be up there.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be match of the night. I really don't see the Roman Seth thing. Sure, it's going to be a great match, but I think this is going to be the show stealer.
This could steal the show for sure.
I think this is going to steal the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was coming in hot and heavy.
Listen, I'm stunned. I'm speechless. I knew it was going to be a good match. Don't get me wrong. I'm on the same page with you guys. I didn't think it was going to come in here and they were going to lay some sort of an egg or anything like that. But at the same match of the whole weekend, crazy. Yes, it could. I'm not opposed to it.
Whoa. Match of the weekend? No. Match of the night, maybe.
Match of the night.
Oh, there's a better match on night one? The hell
than this?
Yeah. We look at
Brock and Oba.
Yeah.
That's
the most memorable thing.
I would like to submit something for the record.
Okay.
I'm going to show it to you guys right now, as a matter of fact. So before Night of Champions, we made a bold statement. Well, I made a bold statement. He co-signed the statement. I said officially here on the show, I'm going to make a declaration. This was the declaration. People don't want to hear it. They don't want to face it.
He's going over.
This is going to be it. This is it. Sami Zayn is going to win the WWE Championship. You heard it here first.
You're right.
Now,
congratulations.
This has that vibe.
Oh.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
May it not be 90s.
The Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam in Minneapolis. It's going to happen. It has to happen.
Yeah.
If it doesn't happen here,
Bullshit.
He's a dead man.
We witnessed a public execution.
Yep.
He's a dead man.
Yep. He's the new LA Knight.
Be hurt by this. Penta will not be hurt by this. He'll be back in the race, no problem. But after everything that has been stripped from this man, from his days at NXT to the fucking to Shorty G to the Alpha Academy, you gotta cut your hair. You
American males, whatever.
You gotta do this. You gotta do that. You gotta be less funny. You gotta be less serious.
American Grande.
You gotta, yeah. But I'm getting into that.
Oh, there's not much in between. Jesus Christ.
To then leading off from that to just being wrestler A with the singlet. Let's not forget the Shelton Benjamin experiment.
Oh,
with the goddamn tag team.
I forgot about that.
He has been through it all. And then after all of that, they put a fucking lucha mask on him.
Yeah.
With the intention of this being his funeral. And it ended up being his brisk. I'm just getting started, bitches. You may take my penis skin, but you'll never have my freedom. He goes to Mexico. He travels the country with the goofiest gimmick in the world today and starts to get it over until he's hurt. And then, as if luck couldn't get any worse, they hand the goofy gimmick to some other guy. And the other guy gets over like Rover with the gimmick that was supposed to kill you. You have to be at home saying to yourself, what the fuck am I doing? But not Chad Gable. Chad Gable laces up the fucking boots, pulls out the baby oil one last time, heads to like Diddy levels of oil, heads down to Mexico, becomes a heel by default because they love this guy so much, but maintains baby face material in the States.
Bret Hart 97
himself. Yes, he Bret Hart's himself with a lucha mask. He then goes to Mexico and proceeds to prove to the world that a professional wrestling match in 2026 can still fucking work. Abides by Mexican traditions in handing the mask over, then has all this momentum, and then immediately comes back to Raw with no pomp and circumstance. Completely changes the package. They changed his music. They gave him a new taunt for the goddamn everything, and still refuses to quit. Give this motherfucker the title or fire him. Don't keep him. Don't do this shit to him anymore. Like the was it from The Simpsons? Stop it. Stop. He's already dead. Yeah. Just stop playing with this motherfucker already and do it.
They are in his hometown.
Oh,
which is usually a death sentence. If you're going by Vince booking, this is the perfect time to beat him.
Let's screw him.
Yeah,
Chad Gable, you're fired.
Give this man what he is owed. This is not a situation of, well, he's a great wrestler. This is a good opportunity. No. I'm the first person to go to wrestling schools and say, hey, the best thing business doesn't owe you anything. You get what you put in. He has put in too much. It's too much. It's not fair, damn it. I'm starting to feel for this fucking guy at this point. We need this to happen. If I'm Penta, I'm going to the back. I'm not leaving with this belt.
I can't win this. I can't.
I will not be able to leave the city limits. The city of Minneapolis will lynch me if I beat this guy in fucking Minnesota right now for the Intercontinental title.
They do not want him to win. And to your point, Penta doesn't need it. There's no benefit to Penta winning it. And you have your big signature moment for that night because, you know, emotion-wise, the only other signature moment that you can get is either Chelsea winning the title or Roman going over. Those are the only emotions that are in any of these matches are the Roman Seth match, this match with Chad, and the 5-way ladder match has a chance to have emotion. Everything else is just two people fighting because you made me mad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Again, everyone's just irritated with each other. That's all that it really is.
Slight inconveniences. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are also picking Chad?
Locked in. Locked in, baby. Chad better win this. God damn.
Although this does feel like when you got the sure bet and you bet money on it and then they fuck you. So don't bet any money on this.
I actually forgot one. Remember when the
Oh,
Wyatt
God.
Six killed Chad Gable on SmackDown?
He was murdered.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. He was murdered by the Wyatt
in
Six.
fact murdered. Oh shit.
Which is hilarious since the very moment that gimmick was created, 6 careers got murdered that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you go from there? It was awesome visually, but where do you go from there? You've committed murder, and then the next night it's like nothing happened.
Yep.
It kind of takes me back to the conversation that I used to have about the Fiend. Where you looked at the Fiend, you go, this is so awesome. There's nothing you can do with this.
Yeah.
This is great.
There's the demon problem.
On a wrestling aspect, there's not a lot you could do with a character that looks that encapsulated, like that amazing. And then the work is there and the storytelling is there. It's like this guy.
Why do you think The Undertaker lost lightning powers? He just stopped. He could do that on the regular. He's like, nah, they never explained it. They were just like, okay, we can't do anything more with this. No more lightning. We got the fire guy. We'll let him do it only in the entrance. He's not going to burn anybody.
We got the fire guy. Yeah. Yeah, after a while, I mean, they call it writing yourself into a hole, but it's essentially like you back yourself into this corner creatively. Like earlier on the show, and we talked about the possibility of Brock beating Oba. If Oba burns through the whole roster, including Brock, who's the guy that beats him?
They don't have.
Because you always have. I mean, Johnny Gargano's not going to get off of the goddamn crates and pull off a victory here.
I love that gimmick just because of how stupid it is. It's great. He's man on couch.
He's planking.
He's trying to find something here.
Yeah,
and I'll give it to him. It's
better than what he was doing before.
And have we even been given a reason as to why he's in this position just yet? Or
no, but I feel like it's a slow death at the same time because
Ciampa left him.
Yeah. And not only that, but it's what Nikki Cross was doing. She was just out about, like in the side, and appearing in random places, not moving. Similar, like,
yeah.
All right, next match.
All right, yeah. We're going to the next one right here. Oh, let's not do that.
You summed it up right there. Let's not do that.
So, so that holy shit for just a second is I went to click the clip and it slid. I hit select all.
Oh God!
I was like, no, I don't want all of these to run all at once. Let's not do that. But yes, the number one contendership match for the WWE Championship is going to be Sami Zayn, the former WWE Champion, taking on Finn Balor, the former WWE Universal Champion, and both of them former NXT champions. They have all the pedigree. They've all the mid-card titles, the tag titles, this, and that. Sami Zayn, former WrestleMania main eventer. So all these guys have the credentials. All these guys have all the reason in the world to be in this position to possibly be number one contender to the WWE Championship. I have one problem. Up until Night of Champions, this would have been a really tough call for me. Because I feel like both of these guys, I'm like, damn, I would love to see either one of them be the WWE champion. I know it's a one-on-one match. You could only have one winner. It sucks to be in this position. But they just gave Sammy his.
Yep. That's where I'm going.
I know, but to me, that's a really bad position to put Sammy in. Because, all right, we're all kind of like at a place now where we'd like to see Finn get that one more shot. But Sammy just was the WWE champion like the other day, right? So it's like
literally
he comes off of this big win, this historic 9-day run, the much talked about lineage of Sami Zayn's title reign into another championship loss for Sami Zayn.
It's just how the cookie crumbles.
let me pitch this to you, Steve. Let me pitch this to you. Let's say that the pundits are correct. Finn Balor wins the match. You saw how Sami Zayn reacted when he lost the title to Punk. It's not the first time that he's had this kind of explosion or emotional reaction to losing in big matches. What are the odds that after everything Sammy's been talking about, he believes that he was screwed by the WWE, by management, by the general manager, for CM Punk even being in a position to get a championship match. He feels that there's politics being played, that he's on the short end of a stick, that he can't see who's holding the stick. So what are the chances that you believe that my wild theory could be a possibility, and that if Sammy was to lose this matchup, there's a good chance he might need a little bit of help in this situation, and it might be time to call in some favors to get some political backing and get back on track. You saw how open Roman was to Jay winning the WWE Championship.
Mm-hmm.
As long as no one was coming for his title, the other title is free reign. Go for it. I don't even want it. Go after it. Go nuts. Jay failed at his attempt. Sammy didn't fail at his. He won the WWE Championship. So I see a wild theory here, a little quid pro quo. I help you win the WWE Championship at a later date. You bring that championship back to the family. Am I talking crazy, Steve? Is this weird? Is this nuts?
I don't think it's nuts. I think it's far-fetched.
Okay.
Ultimately, the point is to get Sammy with the belt in Saudi. That is the goal.
Or was the goal.
It is the goal. I still think it is the goal. I think
it
still is the goal. So I don't think he wins it here. To your point,
to have him with the belt in Saudi,
he wins the championship
sometime in April
at WrestleMania in Saudi.
Okay.
He wins it there. To your point, I think Finn wins, which does force him to have that sort of emotional situation. I think he goes the Money in the Bank route for him. So he has that, I can call my shot at any time. I'm not beholden to you. I'm not beholden to Roman anymore.
Yeah, I don't have to wait for you to give me a title match. Yeah.
Exactly. So you finally put him on a forward-facing foot where he has something that he's never really had. Control of the situation. The legacy of the Sami Zayn character is he's never been in control of anything. Terms have always been dictated for him and to him. This is the first opportunity that he would have to now make his move, make his mark, to not be you can't make him the underdog anymore. You have to put him in a position of power. We already did the fucking ultimate underdog thing. That thing is over. He now has to become the master strategist. He has to enact that now. He has to become what Edge became, to go back to him, the ultimate opportunist now.
Seth Rollins, too.
Exactly. The only way to do that with Sammy and to salvage him would be to give him the Money in the Bank or something where he can sort of lord it over people a little bit. He has to go full heel. I don't know why.
Yeah, there's no way to do that without being an actual asshole about it. Yeah.
and he's better like that, in my opinion. He's better like that. People love saying I think he's a better heel than babyface. I mean, what do? You have him lose here, you have him fuck off and be El Generico for 3 months, and you have him come back to life in AAA, and then try that. I mean, there's only so much left you can do with Sammy. The highest high point for Sami Zayn to date isn't his world championship win. It's that moment in Montreal. It's that moment of not Montreal. It's the moment of the turn. That's the biggest Sammy ever got. It's the biggest Sammy will ever be as long as he's not in control. His biggest moments are when he took control. So he has to do that. I think Money in the Bank is the right way to do it. I don't see him winning, because if he wins, then what? He gets Punk or he gets Cody at what? Rumble?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna go Survivor Series?
Well, no, he's the number one contender as of now. I don't think he'd wait till November to get his title match. Yeah,
But you waste that as Survivor Series?
Well, wait, I'm losing track. You're saying if Sammy was to win?
If Sammy is to win, then you waste his. He goes up against the champ at Survivor Series, and then he loses. He's not winning.
No, see, here's the problem with that. Because if I'm Sammy, I'm not waiting till November for my championship. And to fit the ideology of what you just pitched for Money in the Bank, he'd need to have that title match by October. Mm-hmm. Because what happens now is that you can't have the title match and enter Money in the Bank, right? Or at least I think that would be. This is a silly way of.
That would be silly, but they could find a way, yeah.
So the way that I would kind of envision it is like if Sammy wins it in August, the September pay-per-view, whatever that is, I want
Great Balls of Roadblock.
Oh boy.
Oh my God! Imagine the creativity. Oh, Money in the Bank in September.
Yes, it's moved up.
Holy shit! So then, what the hell is in October?
Because that's the bridge between not Armageddon.
Crown Jewel.
Ugh.
Oh, gee. Okay, so no.
Perth, yeah.
He can't win this if he's going to win Money in the Bank.
Nope.
If he's going to win,
I don't see a world.
Can't win this.
I don't see a world where he wins here, because Finn winning, he's losing.
Right.
Sammy winning, Sammy winning, you might want him to win, and it's possible. Finn wins, you want him to win, but it's impossible. He's not beating Cody. He's not beating Punk. Those things are not happening.
Not beating Roman.
If this was the championship match, I could believe it. I could believe Finn winning the championship.
Finn winning the championship here. Yes. Yeah.
Very similar paths, very similar stories.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, Money in the Bank in October kind of confuses things. In
September.
No, not October. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got moved up. Yeah. Because I'm still on the October page. It moved up to September. Yeah. So that kind of muddies it. If Sammy's going to win Money in the Bank, and for the record, we're not saying that he is. There's a couple of
just theories
they're looking at, but it does make a lot of sense as far as because Saudi Arabia WrestleMania changes ideologies of where you have your current superstars.
Yes.
Right? The people that you push or use the most here in the States, you might not use as prominently on that card.
Yes.
Or vice versa, because it really all depends on how all of the hands involved want this cake to be baked. But I will promise you this, regardless of how you bake this cake, Sammy needs to be involved.
Yes.
Sammy needs to be involved in this process. He either needs to go in as champion or he needs to be the champ or he needs to win the championship.
Leave as champion, yeah.
Can I ask you this as a follow-up? If he does do this and becomes champion in Saudi Arabia, that's 2 times in Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
Does that hurt the legacy a little bit as far as his championship portion of his career? Oh, he's a former 2-time WWE champion. Yeah, buddy. It's like if Punk had won all 7 of his titles in Chicago.
Like, I mean, he's won how many? How many of them has he won there, though?
In Chicago?
In Chicago, probably a couple.
Yeah, he's got a couple there.
Yeah.
He's got a couple there. Especially if you include AEW.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, Sammy's not gonna care. Because then because he's not gonna get it otherwise until he's seen like that. He's still not seen like that. He needs his moment to take control and honestly have him cash in on whatever the fucking main event is that night. If he's got the Money in the Bank, call his shot during that match. No, you're not leaving me out at the beginning of the match, not even at the end. To leave no doubt, both of the people are in the ring, whoever that main event is supposed to be, they're getting ready to lock up. Cash in that Money in the Bank right there. Hit that music, crowd goes crazy. You're not doing this here without me. I've been a person who's took a backseat my entire career. The terms have always been dictated to me, whether it be from the company. I've talked about conspiracies, all this. There's no conspiracy about what I'm able to do right now, and that's seize my moment. And then he wins there, and you're off to the races. At least he gets another stamp of a second run, which even though it is in Saudi Arabia and some people might see it, kind of funky, that's a 2-time WWE champion. That's what you say. And that's what they will say.
2 more than a lot of people.
2 more than Jake the Snake.
July 17th, 2011, Punk defeated John Cena in Chicago for the WWE title. September 4th, 2022, defeating Jon Moxley for his second AEW World title. And July 6th, against Sami Zayn for the WWE Championship.
That's 3 of 7.
3 of 7.
Sorry, 3, not 3 of 7.
Oh, yeah.
Only 7 in WWE.
Yeah, he's got
3 of 9
in AEW. Yeah, 3 of 9. A third
of his championships.
We're one about 10 minutes from his house. So
yeah, exactly.
How much more indie does that get? There you go, right there. That should say it all for you right there. So are we all in agreement that we're of the agreement that is Finn Balor winning
Absolutely
this matchup? As
Yep.
everyone
Yep.
here kind of feeling that one?
Yep.
He gets his moment in the sun briefly and loses.
Yep. He flies too close to the sun. It's going to do the Icarus.
If his pigmentation shouldn't be in the sun that long, okay.
He'll be red by the time. He'll be the big red machine once it's all said and
big
done.
red machine. We're off to the last and main event match.
That's
all right. Oh, baby. Okay. So, can we just start off with the conversation that they started? I felt like they were going one way at the beginning of this build, and then they abandoned it almost immediately. I don't know why that seemed to be that way, but the comment of this could be the last time we do this really stuck out to me on the original promo. When this first got started, when Rollins first made the challenge, he said in the promo, "We've got this big history, we've been doing this a long time, and god dang it, this could be the last time we get a chance to do it." Right? The rumors were that this was going to be the title match at WrestleMania. Obviously, injuries and things got in the way, but we're doing it at SummerSlam. Joe, is this the last time we're going to see Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns one-on-one?
No.
No? You think they're still mileage on those
some
tires?
Imagine shenanigans go down and this becomes a WrestleMania main event. And the stakes become... Oh, you got plenty. You can throw the gobbledygooker.
You said that shit like an episode of Red Shoe Diaries. You whispered right into that fucking mic.
I'm good for that.
There's plenty.
Wait, the gobbledygooker's Samoan?
Yeah, he's part of the bloodline. He got a new tattoo, a shoulder tattoo. He trimmed his feathers. Got bald.
The whole piece.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it.
This could be just one epic build-up to spill out for even further. Even though that would be a long, it'd be a long run
way. Because if you're trying to make it some mania with that,
you could do tat-a-tat where he gets the Seth gets it. And Roman's like, oh hell no, this isn't gonna work, and gets it back through shenanigans. And you could have a lot.
Oh, you're talking about a title change.
Yeah,
you're not the first person to say that. There's a lot of people on board with the idea of Seth walking away from SummerSlam with the world's title. Here's my difficulty with the line, I think. It's because we now all know the history. Not just the on-screen history, but I'm talking about the medical history. We're talking about the health of both of the individuals. Because everyone knows Roman's situation, but he's making do with what he's got. Seth is piling up.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if anybody else saw what I saw, but that viral footage of him going back, what was that, AAW Pro in Chicago or in Ohio, where he went back to his old independent company and, they were saying goodbye and closing their doors. So he stopped by and spoke to the fans. That footage, did anybody see what I saw? He was hobbling.
Mm-hmm.
He He had that Mick walk.
The Terry Funk and Beyond the Mat.
Yeah, my God. No, I did not see that. I wish I did, because now I'm going to be like, well, yeah, no, Seth's going to retire.
Yeah, Seth has
spend time with the kids.
That slight little crunch, that slight little lean over in his walk and stuff. And
you're making me sad.
These guys have been doing it for. Tyler Black was a long time ago.
I was there when him and BJ Whitmer were at it. Yeah, I remember. I was
like
there for
08-09 territory where he was beating Austin Aries in 2010 and all this other stuff. He's been doing this a long fucking time, and his style did not lend itself to a comfortable retirement. Let me tell you, Randy is regarded as one of the safest in history, and he's beat to shit.
Yeah.
Imagine guys with Phoenix down splashes to the floor and all this other stuff. Woo!
Yeah.
The back injury, the knee injury, what we saw Seth go through during WrestleMania 40, what we've seen since then. It's why the fake knee injury worked, because he's been getting
the perception, his reality.
A lot. Yeah, he's been getting hurt a lot. And we now know why Punk added the muscle that he added. Seth has done something very similar where he's kind of packed down more mass to absorb some of the damage. But it's not muscle mass, it's age. We all get there, brother. I'm struggling with my beautiful number every day of my life. I wish I could get up in the middle of a nap and go into the ring and put in 20 minutes like I used to. It can't be done anymore. It's like
time is an enemy that we never touch.
No, that was deep, by the way. And it wasn't sexual, so I appreciate it.
No, you're welcome. Yeah.
Well, you did say deep.
Well,
he said deep, not me. I know.
Yeah.
I kept it clean.
Like, this is Rocky and Apollo and Rocky 4. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
But look at that. That's not us.
Don't throw in the towel.
We can't do it like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like the Roman Reigns. I said earlier about Nick Aldis and Gunther. Don't get your hopes high. Yeah. The Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins of today is going to put on a great match. It's not going to be the match they put on in 2015 and 2016. It just isn't.
I think it's going to be better.
And they're going to take their time. They're going to
exactly.
tell the story. Yeah.
There's more emotion. There's more investment. Both of them are way better at what they do from a perspective of knowing where to place things and pace of the match. To your point where you said that there were two diversioning stories going on there, I think that this will be the last time. And I think it should be the last time.
I agree. Yeah, I think it should be.
Wow. One and done.
Well, with a caveat.
Okay.
With a caveat. It wouldn't be one-on-one anymore. The only other time I want to see them touch gloves or fight each other is if they did have that third member of the show. Sir? We've now made it to Bojangles, okay? All right. Is it if they got John Moxley back and they did the 3 that they've always wanted to do? Then that's the only other time. I mean, that's more of a wet dream for WWE than fans at this point. I do think that this should be the last time, and all signs are kind of pointing to it, because all the indications that people have made in interviews and just the way that TKO and WWE have kind of been narrating things is it's time to find what's next. It's time to move on from these people. So you're getting diminishing returns after this, because you can't separate their star power to make other people if you have both of them together all the time. This is the last one. And Roman's going to win.
Roman's going to win. Oh.
We don't. Well, I think it's a perfect ending to the story, because the story leading up to this is that Roman has never won.
Never done.
You're right. I forgot about that. Yeah,
which is not true. He's beaten Rollins in the past, but in the case of the story, because a lot of people online, that's not true, and they were sharing clips of like Raw matches that they had where he beat him. It's like, you missed the whole point.
Yeah.
When it matters,
the big moment.
When the big moment is supposed to take place, he can't. He just never seems to get over the hump. And I think it's good to end the story in that way and that he finally does overcome. The problem is we're running into a situation that we had before this generation started, which is we do have a plethora of older gentlemen in the main event scene. And we do have a
pass the
youth movement,
torch.
right? But to who?
Yeah,
Because
somebody's
Oba
gotta be
Femi.
ready to receive it.
if you look, and I'm not opposed to Oba, I'm not opposed to a Trick, I'm not opposed. Javon's coming up, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys, Braun Breaker. There's a lot of young Ethan Page. I don't think he's gonna be on that level, but as far as being used more, and
Even
there's
Rusev.
a whole
Sir?
litany of talent
Sir.
that you could. Rusev has too much mileage in the wrong direction. But there's a lot of fresher faces that they have that you could be putting time into, and I get that for sure. But I don't know if we're going to get a situation of will they be ready in time for the guys to retire, or will the guys who have to retire before the guys are ready?
Oh, you mean a void like we had in
There might be a void. Those early 2010s.
2010s,
yeah, those early 2010s where we had our established stars, but it was like
Nobody
a 5-year.
else. Yeah.
It was like a 5-year period of trying shit.
Yeah.
Of just like trying to get like another.
Hey, Miz, you're up.
Yeah.
Miz versus John Cena.
I mean, that was the era. If you think about it, those early 2010s, that's when Punk and Bryan Danielson really broke out. But they were seasoned at a time where, in all seriousness, maybe this is a hot take, maybe it's not. If they would have had the stars they wanted to established, we wouldn't have had Punk and Daniel Bryan.
100%. I don't think that's a hot take at all.
If the guys that they wanted to be over, the Rybacks of the world, if they had gotten over the way that they wanted them to get over, the other guys wouldn't have gotten the shot. And I think we might be headed towards something like that now because, as I mentioned earlier, Braun Breaker was a guy they thought, he's money. This is the guy we're going to push moving forward. We're going to focus on him. And he's been hurt, which not his fault. But in the meanwhile of him trying to get his feet underneath him, Oba's flying. Trick's flying. Javon's flying. We got guys on the move back here that are getting ready. Even on the heel side, we've got younger guys coming in and trying to make a name for themselves. Penta is a breakout out of nowhere. He's got a great run with the Intercontinental Championship. So Chad Gable, right? I mean, we've got guys on the card that are looking for the opportunity and are working their asses off. This is becoming a foot race. And in Vince's world, he would have shut everything off and focused on the one guy. They're letting all the horses run.
See who comes out.
See who comes out. And I just hope someone's ready for when those old horses finally decide to stable it up. I don't think it's going to happen this year.
It's like a Cena Batista situation. They're looking for that again.
Yeah, but you know what's funny about Cena Batista? A lot of people forget this.
They didn't pick Cena.
They didn't pick Cena. And remember the age difference between John and Dave.
Mm-hmm.
There was a gap in age between those two. Dave to this day goes, I was just as big a star. I was just as big a draw. But they always focused on him and never really focused on me because they were going to get more years from him than they were ever going to get from you.
100%.
Yeah.
Because you started, you got hot fast, but you were on the clock. He wasn't on the clock. He was young, he was vibrant, he was obsessed, he was ready to go. That's why John doesn't have kids to this day, because it was all about all that other stuff.
It was about making money, not making babies.
Javon's 23, 22. He's a pup. He's a pup. He's gonna have his opportunity. He's gonna have his opportunities. I need my late 20, early 30 guys to step up right now and kind of take over that scene and give us the 10 years that we just got from the other guys. Steve said this is the last time, and it should be. I'm doubling down. I'm not saying they're going to retire tomorrow, but once this match is over and they've had their nostalgia moment, we go back into rebuild because
Mhm.
Seth has been trying to build a Braun Breaker and
The Vision members, Braun
Vision
Strowman.
members.
Yeah,
He's recently done some work with Solo. He's giving them rubs over on that side. Roman's getting Jacob over. He's doing stuff with who was he feuding with before Jacob? It was Punk, right?
yeah,
All right,
Punk.
that's a bad example, but
That
not
doesn't
Punk.
matter. Yeah,
But
Punk's
there's-
old.
Because that was just to get the championship off of Punk. But
Mhm.
there's a litany of young guys. We know that Roman and Oba is coming. We don't know when. We don't know if that's going to be where they pull the trigger. There's a field here to play with. But this is it right here. This could be the end of the remember the Hell in a Cell with Triple H and
End of an era match. Yeah.
The end of
Yeah,
an
end
era.
of an era. Yeah.
I don't anticipate hugs and kisses, but a nod of respect, and then two warriors going off into their separate paths to finish off the careers the way that they
They
want
wish.
to finish it.
Yeah.
Because I could only assume they're doing this match at SummerSlam and not at WrestleMania because they don't feel they have the time to do it. The window for the WrestleMania match was at 42, and they didn't get a chance.
Yeah.
So here's the main event match here, and now we're going to build towards what comes next. My assumption. But that's, you got to look towards the future, and you got to look to protect the championship. I don't see either of these two men holding the championship for a long period of time in 2026. But we're going to get a big match out of it. So that's all that matters. But
SummerSlam.
Steve, I think you said Roman Reigns.
Rodman Reigns, indeed.
Rodman Reigns. Joe, your pick for the.
I'm picking Seth just to see the magic.
It up, just to see the magic. I'm going Roman. I'm going Roman, and that is indeed, as my fair further friend just said here, that is indeed SummerSlam.